Things I promised yesterday, and I'm doing it live, because I'm on the move. I gotta upload them and do after this. Enjoy the upload. But I wanted to quickly talk about a subject that we dealt with dealing with this case. One of the most prevalent factors of this case had to do with the escape plan. So, one problem that was very much voiced that went on dealing with the whole situation. How did these suspects escape and get out of Dodge before the cops came? There was a lot of confusion, and there was a lot of different things that were produced and introduced in theory that was brought forward. Now, I need you guys to understand this, and this was one of the most serious issues that went on. Now, the problem dealing with these guys and what was happening was that they got out of Dodge very quickly, okay? Now, what was shown to you was them on bikes escaping out the front. That's what we saw on camera, right? Now, there was another theory that there was an escape behind the scenes of the people that actually did it, or they had help escaping. Now, I had prevalent information that alleges when these individuals escaped, there was a nearby exit to a residence that was linked up in the name of someone that was a familiar. Now, it never was targeted on the name because there was multiple different people that were said to be a part of it. But the fact of the matter is they dodged the cops when the cops came. And there was a lot of theory that alleged another individual that was nearby was the cause of what happened when there was drama positioned around them escaping alive. Now, understand, they found the evidence at Michael Boatwright's grandmother's residence in the car. That still was an issue. But the escape plan, the first angle had to do with them escaping to a nearby residence. We did a research of nearby residents, and that was where the conjunction of confusion came in. The nearby residents dealing with these guys that they escaped to was allegedly a friend of X's at some point in time. That's what was told to us. We never found any evidence to support that. There never was anything to say without a shadow of a doubt. But I did tell you guys that there was a realtor involved. I never came out with the realtor's name, of course, for the safety of the realtor. But a realtor was selling places to people surrounding him that we found no reason, rhyme, or suspicion confirmed of how they could even afford to get this place from him. Again, I'm not in their finances, but it made no sense because they didn't have any type of, let's say, job that showed that they could even afford the places they were being sold. And that's when, Jordan, I know you pop in and out of here, but that's where I expected you to come in with answers, because that's where you come in all together. Because that's when you came up and something about you was introduced to me. And that's when the confusion, but then I wasn't confused because you said, oh, I'm his friend. So I'm like, you're his friend. So how did you have any connection to this situation? You're like, I'm his friend. I'm cool with him. I'm like, did you introduce him to a realtor? And it never was made clear on who and how you were able to gather this information or even put yourself in a position to give this to him. So with that being said, we brought you on the live. That we have already recorded and is still here. I was trying to figure out what was your connection to that. So is there anyone who have details watching this live, watching this whenever, on how they escaped in that scenario when there was no information leading to the fact of these younger men and women being able to afford these places? It's really confusing at that point. And I never pressed you about this. You can see it. I have it documented. And this is all being said to support the live. This is live supporting the upload I'm about to drop. So with that said, enjoy the upload. And please, if somebody has any information that can clarify this so I can further the details of this upload, I like giving lives so that you can get my mind frame, how I'm trying to visualize the connection. It's your boy Czar, all rights reserved. Please reach out and let me know what you think. All rights reserved.